the count in. We're going to go 3,
It's
2.
live, man. See? And welcome to the Barrel Buddies. I'm James.
And I'm BJ. Welcome back to your weekly booze, news, and reviews. And boy, do we have some news for yous.
We get to do that? We get to cut right to news today?
No, we're not going to cut right to it.
Oh,
we're not going to cut right to it. We're gonna banter. We're gonna
ease into
the show today. Just ease on down into the road. Well, I gotta fix something in the background. I just noticed it.
You are going to polish off that bottle of Dad's hat that was looking at you in the eye, and you're just like, "Give me some more of that Dad's hat."
Because I'm wearing Dad's hat. I chose
to
wear my Dad's hat tonight.
Look how we all put that all together there. Anyway,
we gotta have the logo here.
We got the logo.
That
was a good adjustment.
Maybe that's gonna help the camera stay focused.
Sure.
Maybe. One can hope.
It's
been a week since the last show. What have you done since our last show? What have you drank since our last show, Jimmy? What has been out there that you that caught your mouth, your palate, your excitement? What'd you have out there?
Yeah, so there's the new Jack Daniel's like 10 and 12 year is circulating.
Saw those released,
yeah,
for ridiculous prices.
I know, redonkulous.
$300 and $400 or $200.
Yeah, one was like $200 and $350 or something. Yeah, some goofy prices. I mean, MSRP those 10 and 12 years are like $70 and $100 respectively. So it's like, why? Like they didn't. But here's the thing: they didn't gain in hype from when they first came out. Everybody thought they were just kind of meh. Secondary, their cup overfloweth with all these. You can get a 10 and a 12 year. Any secondary group today shipped to you by
for those
probably
prices.
Get it by Saturday
for those prices.
Yeah, $200 to $300 ish, but
gain a little goodwill with those groups rather than spending that at your local Kroger.
I am not condoning secondary groups.
I don't either.
I'm
not advocating for it.
We do use it as a good test, secondary pricing.
Sure.
Litmus test, and then for birthdays. For special occasions, it's always good to have that in your back pocket in case you really get.
Hit a 6 spot. Something. You hit a 6 spot on Keno. And you're like, I got a little jingle in my pocket.
Got a little jingle burning a hole in that pocket.
Jingle. I'm ready to drop a little coin. I'm ready to put my money where my mouth is and my mouth where my money is.
Then you need to join some duck races and razzles and just join a.
We don't know what those are.
Join the lowest level of gambling degeneracy. When you're playing a duck race razzle on a Facebook secret private group, that's degenerate gambling at its finest.
No, I don't think
so.
And
I love everything.
I think it's just right. It's
not.
Well, we're early.
There's no lower form of gambling. I guess like street corner dice, I guess, is probably in that tier. Let's be honest.
I'm rolling my dice. You can't see it. If you can see it, then I'm rolling my dice. I'm rolling it on the street, hitting against the curb.
3-card Monty also comes to mind. Pick a number. What is it? Casino War. Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir.
Or Guess My Number. Yeah, I think it was called Guess My Number.
Which hand?
Which hand?
Which
hand? It was called Which Hand.
Now there's some degenerate gambling.
Uncle P.
Hey, Uncle Punky. Thanks for joining us early tonight.
Yeah.
If you're catching up with us, and I sincerely hope that you are, then you are getting the updates. So this is a good moment to remind you to hit the notification bell.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks for notifying, and thanks to all you new subscribers. We took notice of you. You shocked us. We fell out of our seats this week. With that subscriber count, we're up to 6,000 subscribers. So
almost 6,100. We're almost there.
Let's keep pushing that. And so I do want to invite you to
get to that
subscribe.
10K.
If you're a lurker and you do join us every week, but you're not subscribed yet, would you go ahead and hit the subscription and notification bell, because we do have to go early tonight because of some conflicts.
This camera's driving me nuts.
I know. We're gonna try something. I think next week we're gonna try something new.
It's just going in and out of focus, and I shouldn't have drew attention to it, but
here, my glasses.
It's not your glasses.
It's the reflection from the glasses.
No, it's not. It's not your glasses.
Say it every week.
Put it back on.
So that said, We had to go a little early. We didn't want to cancel the show, but we do have some scheduling conflicts tonight, so we had to go a little early. And it's kind of birthday shenanigans. So,
really quick, Uncle P says, "Happy early birthday, Beach."
Oh, you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Got
Uncle
it in the chat.
Punky.
Got it in the chat.
Yeah, tonight is going to be a little birthday shenanigans. We are we're going to continue to drink some of this Barton 1792, but we're going to do something pretty fun with it. And we're going to get into that here in just a little bit as more and more of you join us for the show. Again, we went early, so we want to make sure that we give ample time for those notifications to go out.
So what do we got today?
We're going to give ample time. I think
it's 5 minutes.
Ample.
And I think everybody's like, why are we here? What's Smoketail's cocktails?
What is a Smoketail? I know. It's because of all the new consumption lounges that have opened up on the Las Vegas. No, I digress. I'm sorry. I digress. But we have to be downtown. We may have to dive into that.
Yeah.
At some point, we may have to go downtown and take pictures.
Yeah, for sure. That's a wild concept when you think about it.
There's a cool thing that's happening out there, and I got this for my birthday last year, so it seems appropriate that I'd bring it out for the birthday show this year.
Yeah.
There's this cool smoking set you can order online. This one is called Smoketail. And what it is you set this over the top of the glass like so.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, easy enough.
Easy enough. And what's going on the inside is there's a hole inside of this flying saucer and a little mesh. And you put your choice of wood chip in here and it smokes your cocktail. So we're going to make a pretty standard old-fashioned tonight, but we're going to smoke those old-fashions.
Ooh,
and we've got so many. I brought out tonight, I brought eight different wood chip styles for us to smoke through. And
which ones do you want to rattle through?
I'll rattle through them really quick. Some of them we don't need to do. I think that we will probably pass up.
Can we pick our own?
Yeah, well, that's the point, right? So the first two I've grabbed here is I've got apple. I've got raw cinnamon bark. Pretty excited about that one. That one smells amazing. Lemon. There's walnut, pecan, cherry, pear, and peach wood. And so we're going to mess around with some cocktail action. Well, thank you for that refresher.
Just people are like mini flex in the background as Jimmy's pouring a
little
smoke
flex
wagon
there.
Private barrel.
Little smoke wagon private barrel.
This is for those that are smoke wagon aficionados. This is barrel 307. So warehouse 5, 8-year total wine pick, 61.8%. Woo! Ooh. Old dog, some old warehouse 5.
There's some good oak going on.
MGP, MG Pizzle. JB Coin, how's it going, man?
Hey, JB Coin.
JB Coin, wait, talk about the business to be in silver and gold right now.
It's a good time to have your physical assets.
Yeah, Christmas time. I scooped up some silver and gold for the fam for gifts, and most of it's like spot ingot. Price is already like
just gonna
way up.
If you're investing in physical ingot, which was
I just get the little American Eagles. They're great little gifts for nephews and
1 ounces. Yeah, what are those? Those are 1 ounces.
I don't get them that big. I get them the smaller ones. But
okay.
You can get them up to 1 ounce. And you can go online, order them. They ship them right to your house. There's a lot of really good reputable spots online to get them from that are really really good deals. So great gifts. Better than buying like when we got them as kids, what were the like savings bond certificates or something, where it's like, really, grandma, what is this? And now you're like, where is that? Nowadays I'm like, oh my god, where's that? I only had that $100 bond.
I'm sure I've got a bond around
I'm
here
sure
somewhere.
I got $103 25 years later. Anyway.
So for those of you keeping score at home or following along, we're just gonna make a pretty
Sorry.
classic.
I'm talking to chat.
Oh, all good. We're making a pretty classic
old OF.
Okay.
Right.
So that's just a little simple syrup, right? Buy from home or buy from the shelf. Simple. A little Angostura orange bitters. I do prefer the orange bitters. I think that
I do too.
I think that makes a really good old fashioned.
And we didn't touch on it, but I have the Scrappy's aromatic,
which is that's a really nice bitter.
But here's what I like to use that for. I like that more so I like a little dash of those in like a Negroni.
I was just gonna say that's perfect for a good Negroni.
Yeah, I think old fashioned needs to have that orange depth.
I think
and you only get that from Angostura bitters. Only this brand, only the oranges, goofy big label. Like
so. What do you want? You want full proof or single barrel?
Yeah, so for those that don't know, they're like, oh, it's a 1792. If you've been following the show for the past couple of weeks, we have been reviewing these bottles, and we thought, let's keep going and get this foolproof to turn it into a cocktail. Because I think I mentioned this when we were reviewing it. I was like, you know what? I want to try this in a cocktail, like being as heavyweight as it is. But you are right, JB. We do need to get Man Reno back on the show now that he's 100%. Now that he's well, I don't want to say he's moved somewhere on the East Coast. I'll just say that because I don't know if it's public knowledge. But yeah, there's a time difference now, so we need to be respectful of that. But I definitely would like to get him back on the show. We'll have to look at doing something maybe pre-recorded, or I know he's not a late guy because of the markets. I know he's up at like crack of dawn, as you guys all know, with his market reports. So
get us those market reports.
We will. Please give him our best when you're next on the show that you hung out with the Barrel Buddies, and we'll hopefully sync up with him soon. So yeah, absolutely.
So of your wood chip choices,
yes.
What are you feeling?
So I'm going to throw like a kind of a wild one at you.
Throw me.
But I saw that you had it, and I was very, very... Oh, do you know what we need to go grab?
What?
I have the icing on the cake.
Luxardos.
Yes,
go
sir.
get him. Just
all
go
right,
get him. You get him. I'm going to start
talk
to smoke.
About some
tell
wood.
me what you want as far as wood.
Peach.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, I like this. This is good. So, smoke in the cocktails, it's a very Instagrammable moment. And so I think the question that we want to address tonight is, does this truly make a difference, or is this just an Instagram moment? Is this just all for show, or does it actually do something? And to that, I'm going to just go to something we're all kind of familiar with. Do you like your steaks better on a Weber and Traeger, or are you like Hank Hill and you prefer it on good old-fashioned propane and propane accessories? And I'd say we all like it on a Weber or a Traeger. There is that smoke flavor, that charcoal goodness that comes from slow grilling any of your meats on one of those devices. I'm not saying you can't grill a good steak or a nice meal on a propane grill. I've had plenty. But there's that extra depth, that little something extra that comes from having a nice smoke-cooked meal. And I think the same is said here in cocktail. Ooh, we're bouncing around a little bit. Hang with us.
We good there now?
Yeah, we look good.
Okay, I think I fixed the focusing-ish.
Perfect. Yeah. Thanks. So what's happening here? Is it just smell? No, we're actually adding an additional element to this cocktail, and that is ash. Smoke is effectively small ash, and we are adding ash to our cocktail.
Well, and what type of other delectable liquor is basically created in ash? You almost would say
the bourbon
and whiskey
sits in a charred barrel and takes on those caramelized sugars. And effectively, what we're doing here is we're caramelizing sugar, just like you would char the inside of a barrel. We're going to char the inside of this. We're going to drop those caramelized ash particles into your cocktail, and it's going to change this cocktail on a molecular level. So here we go.
Oh, look at this action shot. Look at this. You are just like, you're ready to audition for cocktail. You're ready to go. You should start like practicing, what is it, your bottle flare?
Yeah, start throwing them. Woo, woo, catch them behind my back. All right, so what I like about this particular one, and I've got a smoking gun too. So we've got, I've got a couple of different elements to do the smoke here.
If it works here, there you go.
And I think one of the things I like the best about this particular product is this draws the smoke down onto the face of the cocktail. So with a smoking gun, you kind of got to mess with it a little bit.
It's being kind of derpy, to be honest. I mean, it's getting down in there. There it goes.
You can watch it.
It did, yeah. When you first,
the gravity really pulls it down, and then it sits on the face of the cocktail.
Oh, there it is. I see it like a whole.
And there is some really nice peach complex sweetness, and it's sitting there.
Thank you.
So that one's for
oh.
Pardonnez-moi. What do you think of that?
That's tasty. if I just had to have one critique, I would probably go a little bit more heavy-handed on the foolproof bourbon, but that's not a bad sign.
I mean, we can always add more.
More, please. Or I was gonna say I should try this, but I didn't know you were making your own. Okay,
I'm making my own.
That's good. Thank you.
So I'm actually going to go with a little apple and cinnamon pairing here.
Oh,
I'm looking more for that fall times flavors.
That is good. That was exactly what it needed. Just that little smidge,
a little pinch of some applewood here. Right, a little sweet. You think of applewood bacon, applewood sausage, and then I want that smoky, spicy sweetness of raw cinnamon bark. Delightful. Let me get that cooking here, and then we're going to get you right into the news. We're going to enjoy a little cocktail action. We're going to get you right into the news.
It's a great segue.
Oh yeah, look at that. A little Luxardo in this. Man, my night is set. This is a way to celebrate a birthday. It's just proof that, we had talked a little bit about how the foolproof, this was a pretty solid stand-in bourbon. Let's not lose the smoke there. Pretty solid stand-in bourbon that I'm sure is going to stand up well to the bitters, to the simple, and to the ice. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I kind of did mine better. You can see on, I don't know
yours
if you can
looks
see on mine.
Significantly better.
Really sat down
as I
into
struggle
the cocktail
with these freaking Luxardos over here. It's like, anyways, I think I got them. I'm gonna give you this trio.
I don't know if you, the viewer, can see.
You can see it.
The smoke
you can
is
see it
laying on the moors there.
Dust it off with that trio Luxardo combo for you.
Goodness.
Bam. Bam it in there. Look at you.
To that I say a cheers to
wow,
you, good
that
sir.
does smell fantastic.
Holy, good Lord. Good Lordy Lord. So remember, cocktail is also about the nose. We talk about the nose a lot, and this does add a ton of aromatic to the nose. And that's part of the cocktail experience. So cheers to all of you. Cheers to you there, good sir.
Cheers. As I'm struggling with the Luxies here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Wow. That is a potent potable. Oh, I like that very much. That's going to get us through the news because, boy, do we have some doozies. A couple of good ones, and one that I just have a feeling is going to put us
trigger moment. Trigger warning.
Tilt.
Trigger warning.
All right.
I'm ready for it.
Time for the booze news. Here we go.
What do you got?
Well, it's April, and that means it's time for the release of Michter's 10. And that means, this April, Michter's begins releasing its Kentucky Straight Bourbon, the 10-year. So be on the lookout. This happens this year. We're really excited. I don't think that they've done the 10-year release since 2022.
I would say you're probably right.
I
just had to go whole hog on that. Did you see that?
I saw you add a little juice.
Well, yeah,
But
yeah, look at that.
Oh, I love it.
Since you got it in there and you get it sitting right in the bottom.
So be on the lookout at your local liquor store, your local liquor purveyor.
There it is.
If you can get a black label Michter's 10, pick it up.
For those that don't know, last year's release, that A series of the Michter's 10, some people were rating it the best bourbon of 2023. So keep an eye out for it. I already know it has so much FOMO in that 10 year because of last year's.
We should link to the Michter shows we did at the end of last year.
Yeah, if you guys go back,
that was a nice tasting.
Yeah, we do have a good Michter show. If you guys go back in our history,
yeah, we went through what three of them? Three. We went
Easily.
through the 10,
Toasted,
the rye, the American,
rye.
and the toasted. So 4. I think we went through 4 of them in that vertical. Yeah, solid product, obviously. All right, we've got a press release for you out of Heaven Hill.
Oh,
this is actually
press release, Heaven Hill.
This is actually a really big deal.
Okay.
If you can find this, if you get a hold of this, this is
prices 30% over 2023 prices.
They are expensive.
Okay.
This is the Old Fitzgerald Bottled and Bond 25th anniversary release. So the 25th anniversary release, commemorating the acquisition of the Bernheim distillery in 1999, is coming up. Okay, you might remember, or maybe you don't know, but we'll tell you. In 1996, the original distillery actually burned down, and so they ended up buying the old Bernheim distillery in 1999.
Do you know? Can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
So like, people that like Bernheim is kind of like a bourbon community flex now.
It is.
Where it's like, oh yeah, Doug, I only drink Bernheim, and it's like so fucking dog water, right? It's just terrible.
Okay.
Like it is 2024's. It is 2018 to 2023's Mellow Corn is Bernheim 2024.
Stop. I'm
dead serious.
I like Mellow Corn.
I get that, but no, I'm not talking about the liking factor of it. I'm talking about how it's that like kind of underground. Only if you're in the know. It's one of those culty things where it's like, oh yeah, different. Bro, what do you like to drink straight up? Oh, that's different. Okay, I need all it's like instead of saying I want all my cocktails with Redemption Rye, and you're like, oh, you must be a bartender. It's now all the Bernheim. I don't drink Bernheim, bro.
I drink Bernheim.
It's like the Larceny fans. Cool. Yeah. All right. That's exactly the feeling that it is right now that you can feel online, where it's like, okay, Bernheim guys, get over yourself because it ain't that good. But please continue.
Can we call them Bernies? I want to call them Bernies.
Oh, like Burnheads or something. Bernies.
All right, so the barrels used for this release were produced in that exact same year and were emptied in March of 2013. Okay. After sampling this expression, Heaven Hill then decided the offering should be held for a more momentous occasion, so it's been sitting until it was bottled in February of this year.
Oh.
Old Fitzgerald offers 3 types of releases: a spring, a fall, and a very, very special release. This release will, of course, be a very, very special release, or as what they're putting on the bottle, a VVS. And it will be the first VVS since 2020.
Hold on. Uncle P said he had a commercial interrupt him while he was watching the show. No shit.
A live commercial?
Like on YouTube, you're watching us? That must be a new thing with YouTube.
Ew.
That's what Twitch does. It's shameless.
Apologies for the interruption.
And the only way you can get around it on Twitch is if you buy their like premium. And I know YouTube does that too.
We can't do that because that's how we make our coin.
No, and Uncle P said that. He said, "Good for you, not for me."
I mean, yeah, that's a first. It also,
but he said yes. It was just interrupted, and then it just picked right back up.
Oh,
wow!
Okay. Thanks for the notice. Kind of cool.
Wow, it's like, Pepto Bismol, and it has some like guy sit on the toilet. And it's like 5 seconds.
Was it a good ad?
It was a good commercial.
Can you tell us what we had? What was being advertised for us? Maybe it was something good.
Like I could really go down the rabbit hole.
Stop. I'm going to finish this. So
news. Sorry, it was a car ad. It was a car ad. By the way, that's fine.
Sounds great. Sounds like I need one of those.
Anyway, okay, what do you got?
The mash bill on this release: 68% corn, 20% wheat, and 12% malted barley. Per the press release, this carries a nose of cinnamon, nutmeg, and sweet oak, and a tasting profile rich in vanilla and honey characteristics.
Okay.
I hope
MSRP in there.
No pricing. There's no pricing released with this press release because obviously it's going to be kind of across the. Well, the MSRP shouldn't be across the board, but I think the pricing. It's going to be across the board.
Yeah.
So, do you think we're going to get a chance at getting a Michter's 10 this year?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, guys. We've talked about it. I think we've talked about it for months. We're over the hump with bourbon hype. What I'm finding, just based on like, this is all just personal evaluation of the state of whiskey. So there's little asterisks that prices have definitely slowed. I don't see bottles moving as quickly as they used to. And this is not just in secondary groups. This is stuff on the shelf. I'll go to like do my route, go to some of these stores over the weekend. This is probably like, and I feel bad for these guys, a lot of these shop owners, right? Because a lot of this stuff is just sitting around. And even, shout out to our great friends over at Corey's. Please go support them. If you need to buy something, go see them now.
Support your local liquor store.
Like, it's not just them, but I'm going to call this out. There's a lot of store picks sitting out there on the shelves at a lot of places.
That's true. Used to, they lasted what, a week and a half, 2 weeks?
Yeah. 2 weeks is probably like a good turnaround time.
Now we've got some stuff that's out there that like.
I saw that at Christmas time, and it's that Knob Creek pick or whatever. It's kind of sitting there. But here's the thing. But here's what that tells us: the hype is down. But if you're watching this now, today, live, that means you're obviously still into it, like I am. I actually think this is a great thing. obviously it's a great thing. That means like the majority of the fly-by-night hobbyists are going to do other things, or the flippers are going to do other things. And for us that are kind of like true to the craft, we are able to get the bottles that we want when we want them, which is why I feel that like this release, we're gonna see it. It'll probably
that's good.
Like you don't have to go run down to the store and get it within the hour, but like, hey, you might
get it same day or
tonight
next
after
day.
work. Yeah, tonight after work. I just saw that post online. I'm gonna go to my shop and it'll probably be there, and that's great.
It won't be like
it won't be like a couple of days
foolproof release of November where they lined up in the parking lot and into the street.
You're not having any more of that.
You're like, get out of here.
No more of that. No more 7 a.m. waiting in line in the middle of a major street in Las Vegas.
Everybody looks at you like, I'm sorry, little boy. Did they forget to pin your name on your shirt? All right.
Some old man walks by, or no, some homeless guy walks by. What are you guys in line for?
Mad Dog 2020. I heard they were running out.
We're in a chance, in line for a chance at a bottle, an opportunity.
Excuse me, sir. I'm buying my whiskey today.
All right. So news. So there you go. That's Michter's 10 wrapped up. What else is on that?
This
horizon?
One chaps.
You saved the chapping story for last. The best for last.
So this was a top story for the last 2 days, and I thought it was I thought this was an April Fool's, but it's not.
What do you got?
So this comes out of Yahoo Finance, and I don't even want to smear the person who wrote this, but I kind of do. First of all, good on you, Yahoo, for still being around.
Yahoo, though, do you remember that Dolphin Yahoo commercial? That was my favorite.
Which one?
The guy was like, is this Dolphin talking? And he goes, Yahoo. And that was the commercial, and it was the Yahoo logo.
No, I don't remember this, and I don't believe you that this was a thing.
I'm going to pull up the YouTube, and we're going to watch it here on the show.
Okay. Well, check this out.
Yahoo Dolphin commercial. I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. 17 years ago.
Out of town. No, he's
Yahoo Dolphin.
He's pulling up right now.
Yeah. I want to make sure this is it. Hold on. So it's the island. Look, it's the guy walking out on the beach. Okay. Here, we're just gonna watch it together.
Oh, yeah.
Here,
Can you just post this for everybody?
I want everybody.
Is this going to be is this a copyright infringement? Don't post it. This could be a copyright thing. Don't do that.
Hold on. It is not, because it doesn't have it is not a copyright infringement, because it doesn't state a channel that it's on or anything. Okay. Public domain.
Okay.
And if anything, we will clarify that www.yahoo.com for all of your search engine needs in 2024.
Apparently, this video is now sponsored.
I'm just telling you that clears us, so we can share. Did I say eminent domain?
No, you said public.
I said public domain. I thought I said eminent.
I remember my first
old fashioned. I know. Damn it. And here I can share audio, but here I got to stop sharing quick. Your guy's like, what is he doing?
This is the pinnacle of modern technology.
All right, share it out. And plus, it's like a YouTube video. So let's see.
How'd you find this place?
Get out of here! I'm dead serious. Hold on. My sound isn't working. Hold on, we got the sound.
We're not going to hear it in our headphones.
No, but we'll hear it outside of the headphones once I get the volume up.
No, you won't, because it's pushing audio into the. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot.
All right, we can hear it too. You can hear it. Punky can hear it.
Okay, great.
Here we go.
How'd you find this place? Yahoo. Wait. What? How did you learn how to talk? Yahoo.
Okay.
This was the dumbest commercial I've ever seen.
I didn't get it 100% because it's been almost 20 years. But case in point, there you go.
You got it.
Punky heard it. Punky
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Okay. All right. Well,
and I guess the voice wasn't as
inflective
as I thought it would be. But what's our news story?
All right.
Because here's the thing, you got to prep me for this bad news story.
No, I can't. I'm just going to read it out. So Yahoo Finance has now announced their best picks for best whiskeys under $50 here in 2024.
Oh, really?
First of all,
who Yahoo Finance is all of a sudden
first of all, we are 3 months into the year. 3 months into the
yeah,
year.
3 months
And
into
they're gonna announce
half the shit hasn't even been 90% of the shit hasn't even been released.
They're gonna announce a best whiskeys under $50 list 3 months into the year.
I mean, I guess you could come up with a wee bit.
Strike one.
Hold on, this is Yahoo Finance?
Yes.
Do you want to quote the author? Do you
Nope.
have that info? No, you don't even want it. Okay.
Here's strike two.
Okay.
They based this
strikes already
on collection AI scraping other articles gathered throughout the internet from places like VinePair, Men's Journal, Reddit, and etc. That's a quote.
Reddit, I'll take because Reddit has some like amazing basement
also,
enthusiasts that really
VinePair come at me.
Yeah.
They also AI generate some stuff. Sorry, I know you put names on that stuff, but I'm going to tell you right now, I've seen some ChatGPT articles.
Pull the Band-Aid off, rip the Band-Aid off, right?
Shortlisting those that appeared multiple times across their search through those sources, and then basing these picks on this number of times that they appeared.
Can I guess a couple? Do you want me to throw some?
So I
think it's picking.
I picked. So they had 20, and I've only picked out the top 5.
Okay.
So you want to pick the top? You want to ask?
No. I don't know what the top 5 are.
I want you to guess. Guess what you think the top 5 are. Because I was shocked.
Based on that, and I wouldn't say you were shocked.
I was.
I'm sure.
No, I was.
Because here's what they said: bargain bourbon, right? They said bargain.
No, they didn't call it bargain. They said best whiskeys under $50.
Oh,
and I think
it was like budget whiskeys.
$50 is a huge number when we start talking about budget bourbon.
Yeah.
Right. So give me can you guess? I want you to guess. What are the top 5 that you think that they picked?
Okay, I'm not in no particular order.
I'm sorry, and it's not bourbon. Best whiskeys.
Okay, whatever.
Whiskeys.
One of them is probably Evan Williams 1792.
Nope, not on there.
One of them is probably Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace in the number 4 spot.
Hey, okay. Elijah Craig
didn't make it.
Jesus. All right, hold on. So I'm just thinking because
they're scraping across people who may or may not know anything about what they're talking about. They're looking at dollar amounts and just shit that's in an ad.
The entire list is null and void because Evan Williams isn't in the top 5. Are you
the entire list is null and void because it is AI generated, scraped off of the internet.
Yeah, like
so keep guessing.
Literally, that person at Yahoo Finance went into ChatGPT and said, just tell me what the top, the top X, whatever the title of that article was, and it just spat that out.
That's a problem.
That is a huge problem. Well, we got Buffalo Trace, Buffalo Trace. Wow, no Evan Williams and no Elijah Craig.
$50.
Then I'm gonna say probably in the number 1 spot is Wild Turkey 101.
Yes, sir. Wild Turkey 101 in the number 1 spot.
Yep.
I found that to be shocking and surprising, but I'm not mad about it.
I'm not mad about it either, sort of, because you know me, that I'm polarized with 101 and 90 proofers.
I like 101. I listen. I like it. I talk about this on the show a lot. I like Wild Turkey 101. But there's a lot of other. I think there's a lot of other whiskeys out there that would take the number 1 spot over Wild Turkey 101. Just saying.
Wild Turkey Master's Keep 17 year is flipping one of the best,
well over $50
bourbons of all time. Well over 50, but just throwing that out there.
Come on, guess again.
Oh, you want me to throw more guesses?
Yeah, you got to throw more guesses. Fill out this
I'm guessing Jack Daniels
didn't make it. Shocking.
What the hell?
Shocking. When you think about where this truly
came from. Then it's got to be. Then they went probably like the Maker's Mark route.
Maker's Mark 46, number 2. I know, not regular Makers, but Maker's Mark 46.
Do you even like that one?
I don't like that one.
I don't like that one either.
I don't like that one. I like regular Makers. Maker's 46, which is supposed to be spicy and more fancy. I don't like it.
So then I'm guessing like
keep going.
Knob Creek is probably on there.
Didn't make it.
What the hell? That leaves.
But you're close with that Knob Creek guess. Guess something else like that. That I also kind of don't like, but you always push on me, and then I'm kind of like, oh, okay, I like that one better.
Oh no, that's not Knob Creek.
Yeah.
Because you're always Mr. No Knob Creek.
I don't like Knob Creek.
Which is fine. No, that's fine. I'm at a loss, dude. I don't know. I don't know this. I don't know.
All right. So number 1,
Tapped
Wild
out.
Turkey 101.
Yes,
Number 2,
yes.
Maker's Mark number 46. This one's gonna throw you for a loop.
What is it?
Number 3 spot, Russell's Reserve 10-year. Yep, that face says a lot. Number 4, we already guessed Buffalo Trace, and I'm gonna really throw you on this one.
Russell's 10.
I know. And in the number 5
it's
spot,
not. And by the way, Russell's 10 isn't under $50. It is a $59.99 or $69.99 bottle.
That's kind of what I thought. I was like, Russell's 10
doesn't
is a little
fall in
more
that criteria,
expensive
that category.
than 50
AI
bones.
beat the AI. So you know what that means? Better than AI. Skynet,
Wow.
go to hell.
And then the
Whoever's
number
got put
5
on a
spot.
list. We just got put on an AI list.
In the number 5
Kill
spot,
list. What do you got?
Ardbeg Wee BC.
You're a liar. They couldn't even find a bourbon. This list was
Best
bullshit.
whiskeys.
Ardbeg Wee
Ardbeg
What
Wee
the fuck?
BC.
What?
What is that?
Stop the show now.
I
We
like it.
retire.
I like
Shut
it.
down the channel.
No.
Right click, delete. Type your password to confirm. Delete.
No.
Delete. Done.
No. This is why this show exists.
Uncle P says he was thinking Jack Daniels too.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? How is Jack Daniels not? How is Jim Beam not on this list? How is Jack Daniels not on this list?
Yeah, dude. Even a Jim Beam.
How is Evan Williams not on this
even
list?
like trying to, you know, those companies that just kind of like stroke each other's egos, or like, oh, we're gonna throw in you know, a respectable
100%
pick to a nod to Jack Daniels.
Which is why this show exists. This is why
Sad.
we are here.
This is
Because
true. This
when
is
you
true.
can't do anything except for scrape the internet for somebody else's opinion,
And it's all wrong. I mean, I
And it's not
agree to
correct.
maybe half of that.
Ugh.
I would be like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad about any of it, but I think that it belongs in that.
No, I'm mad
level?
about that art bag. I wouldn't even put that on that fucking list.
But that just goes to show you, right? Those are the see. That's where where
Art
the
bag
Vine
would be
Pair and the Men's Health
Yes.
and the Rob
Those
Report.
two especially.
That's where those ones really
Those
dig in on
three.
those international whiskeys, and they're like, "Look how many times
No
Art
offense,
Bag
guys.
Whiskey showed up."
But any of you authors, you're looking this up, you're looking for content, you're really missing the mark. Just hit us up. We'll help you write.
Hey,
an
how's it
article.
going? Our email is thebarrelbuddies at
At
gmail.com. You can find us at the Barrel
We'll help
Buds
you
on
write
Instagram.
a real article.
We're open for an interview.
unbiased.
We'd be glad to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
We can hook you up with contacting the actual distillers of these individuals. We'd love to give you a professional opinion as a first source on some of these things.
Well, and not only
Not
that,
that we're professionals, but we kind of are because we get paid to do this.
and here's what I would say too. I mean, it's peanuts, but
Doesn't matter.
I
I
mean,
get
it's
paid.
shekels.
I'm getting paid. That
Get
makes me a
paid.
professional.
This is professional. That's definition.
That's the definition of professional.
I'll say this much. There's plenty of I'm trying to figure out how I want to word this. I would say that it's very, very difficult from a corporate, crazy professional level to find people that have their finger on the pulse, like the latest and greatest in the industry, better than us and the people we know.
Okay.
Hands down. I think that there's no amount of surveys that you're going to send out to people that really know what the hell is going on
Here's
in
the
this
thing,
industry.
where I'm going to argue this just a little.
Please do.
How much effort,
Yeah.
from our perspective, and I don't want to give away a whole lot of our secrets,
Mm-hmm.
but how much effort does it take? None.
I'm going to argue. I'm going to counter argue.
It's more.
This
It's more than
this is
none.
a great debate because
It's more than none. But
no. Here's what I want to tell you, and here's where you don't know. Here's where I think you don't know.
Okay.
And you're not recognizing this as
Okay.
effort.
okay,
The amount of time you spend on your phone reading articles, reviews, talking to people via text,
That's
people
true.
hitting you up asking for
That's true,
recommendations,
too.
like account for all of that. Not you sitting down and be like, today I'm going to watch a review or
This is
taste this
good.
and try something. It's you talking to your peers.
I yield to you on this.
That they're coming to you for recommendations. We are in countless groups on various chats where all of us, like all day long, people are asking about
So
the
here you
state
go.
of things with bourbon and whiskey.
You were
What do you
correct.
got? Yeah.
Perfect example. I got
Yes.
a text message last night.
See, and this is not
Somebody saying,
planned, guys.
not
This was
planned.
not planned.
You just reminded me, and I went, "Oh my God, you're absolutely right." So I got a text message from a friend last night who was like, "Ooh, I got to buy a bourbon, and I'd like to just have it at home or a whiskey at rice."
See,
I'm looking for
here we go.
He sent me a text message that just says, "I want a reasonably priced bourbon that I can have with mixers. Does it matter?" And I said, "Yes, it matters."
That's a good answer. Okay.
Which was followed by this text message. My big 3 go-tos off the shelf and easy to find. Number 1, Elijah Craig. Number 2, Four Roses small batch. Very important that it is small batch. And number 3, Evan Williams or Wild Turkey 101.
First of all, those are very good tastes to begin with. It's a good, very good sweet
mix. Right?
It's a very good sweet classic bourbon mix right there.
Those are going to complement and cut through.
I'm really
know you got something mixed in there.
I'm really excited for what you. I want to hear what you told him.
But then I said, if you've got some extra coin,
you're upselling them. Wow. Okay. You just upsold this person.
I did upsell. I said, if you've got some extra coin, I offered 3 additionals.
Okay.
Rare Breed.
Yes.
Old Granddad 114.
Yes.
Old Forester 1920.
That one I'm on the fence on. That one I'm on the fence on. I like the other picks. I would have thrown, because here's the thing. When somebody says mixers nowadays, I assume that they're going to pick like a sweet juice or something. They're not talking about like soda. Well, that's like sweet, right?
No.
So I automatically, when I hear that, I usually think barrel proof. Shoot, we got some time crunch here that we got to be aware of, unfortunately.
Well,
we got a couple minutes, but anyways, so point being is that usually I steer them in the direction of something barrel proof. That's where I lean.
Well, that Rare Breed is.
And I was gonna say, bringing it back full circle, that's why I'm saying that, like, I love that Rare Breed pick. That would have probably been my number one, because I would say that you can get it affordable everywhere,
$59,
readily available,
maybe
everywhere.
Less. We actually just found out you can actually get it for less, for $39, depending on where you look.
Friends, if you're out there right now and you're like, you want a good bottle for the weekend, and you're like, I'm coming to the Barrel Buddies, what do you guys got? Confidently, both of us can 100% recommend go get a Rare Breed, a Wild Turkey Rare Breed this weekend.
Not the rye.
It's got the turkey. Don't get the rye.
The rye is good.
The rye is good, but that's a conversation for another day. You want the bourbon? It'll say it. It'll say bourbon. It's got a turkey on the front. How else to put it? Wild turkey, obviously.
It's got a turkey on it.
It says Rare Breed, and it's got a beautiful wooden cork.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I'm trying to see if we have a bottle in the background so we can like showcase.
I know there's a rye back there. I don't know if there's a bourbon back
but we don't have time for it. But anyway, that would be my number one.
I love this.
And there you go.
So yeah, that's it. That's the news. That's kind of the banter. Smoke a cocktail. Listen, don't be. I think the end of this is I would just say, were you sad about smoking? Putting a little.
This is how much. This is how much I liked your cocktail.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
Not even the ice is left.
I had to add a little more bourbon to my ice.
Well, you did that to mine too. It was great.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
Not sad about adding some smoke. I think we're going to have to add smoke to a few more things because it does change some things.
Can I really ask before we wrap this up? Can I ask you how much wood did we actually use? Was it a lot?
Pinch, tiny
okay.
amount. Look,
so you can confidently say a little goes a long way.
A little goes a long way.
Okay.
It comes in these little canisters.
Yep.
You can buy these on Amazon. And you can get whatever your favorite is, but it lasts.
Okay.
I've had this for a year, and I honestly haven't used a ton, but just a pinch, and it does really go a long way.
Good to know. Good to know. All right.
Smoke a cocktail.
Smoke a cocktail, guys. Get one of these kits on Amazon. I would say if we had it together, we'll put a link to a good one. Yeah, we'll put a good one in the chat, but we're not there yet. We're getting there. We'll get there.
I want to compliment you too. Good fix on the camera. Look how the camera.
I know.
I don't know what you did.
I have been so pleased with myself, patting myself.
Good
on
job.
The back this whole second half of the show, because there has been not one free focus.
And then I also want to add out there,
but it still needs to be replaced
for all you new
for angel
members,
investors out there,
and for your old members. I wanted to just say, if you like this shirt. We've got plenty of shirts.
Oh, is there anything on the back? Is there anything on the back of that shirt that you would like to?
Just a moment.
Right. I was really loud in the mic. Sorry, guys, if you have your whatever headset on. So there you go. Big giant Barrel Buddies logo on the back.
Jimmy, how much are we
Beautiful.
selling our shirt packs that comes with a sticker and a pin?
Dude, $25.
Hit us up at the
deal of
at
the
Instagram
century,
site.
and that's shipped. I will ship it out for 25
for
bones.
25 bucks, we'll ship
You're
it
probably
to you.
not going to get it in like it's going to take like a week and a half.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you'll eventually get it. That'll get shipped
Soon.
ground.
It'll
But put a message in, leave a comment, say I
message.
want a shirt, hit me up.
Give us your size. Don't forget to tell us your size.
No, don't like put that in the chat. Just say I want a shirt in the chat, or shoot us a message on YouTube.
I need a jumbo because I'm such a fat lard.
I need a.
Oh no, I didn't mean to
cape.
tell everybody this.
Do you have moo sizes? Be like, we do actually.
Would you
That's
mind
what I'm
making?
wearing.
Would you mind making mine a trash bag? Yes, we can do that.
I can do that. I can put Velcro
I want
on a
we should
queen
point out
size
too.
sheet.
This
Yes.
is American Apparel. So this is not.
No, these shirts
These
are
are
legit.
true. These are true American Apparel T-shirts. Like American Apparel, like the American Apparel.
I will confidently say that the first run of the Barrel Buddies shirts for our audience members will be the best quality we will ever produce.
Ever American Apparel.
I got a
T-shirts.
deal on these, and my guy was
Amazing.
like, Russell's Print Shop, by the way, just really quick shout out here in Las Vegas for all your shirt printing needs. He hooked us up with American Apparel shirts, and
They're
I'm sure he will not do that
fantastic.
for anyone outside of friends and family, but
loved
maybe
it.
he will.
Maybe.
Great shirt. That's all I got to say. Anyway, we got to wrap this up
We
for the
do.
Barrel Buddies. Actually, really quick,
Oh.
give like a 10 seconds as to like what's upcoming in a couple weeks where you're going to be popping in
Well,
some
okay.
videos from. Do you want to reveal that now or
I do.
no?
I do. Listen, don't forget to follow at the
a big
Barrel
deal.
Buds
Instagram.
on Instagram. And here's why. So in 2 weeks' time, I am going on a epic 40th birthday trip to cruise the British Isles. I'm going to Cork Island to see the Jameson distillery. I'm going to Dublin. Of course, we're going to drink some Guinness. I'm going to go to Glasgow to see the Glengoyne distillery. We're going to Shetland. We're going
to see the ponies.
To see the ponies. We're going to Edinburgh. We're going to go.
going to Edinburgh.
I'm going to Edinburgh. I'm going to Inverness to see Loch
The horse
Lomond.
race.
Loch
Oh,
Lomond.
I was like, I don't know any of these. I'm trying to
Alright.
associate these places. Okay.
And there's going to be real pub culture, real beers and ales. The
Can't wait.
room temperature.
Cannot
get your
wait.
Gut
Here-
ales. And I'm
Here's
going to
what's
be
great.
live.
You're going to be
posting
live
on
posting.
Instagram. We're going to be filming all of this so that we can drop shows after I return, because I'm going to have to edit all of this, but I'm going to be live
posting. When here's the great thing with the time difference, it's going to blow everyone up in the middle of the night, and I can't wait for
I'm
you to
8
be
hours ahead.
completely trashed.
Pacific Standard
Completely
Time.
trashed.
5
Hey,
hours
Barrel
ahead.
Buddies, up here and everything.
Hey guys, it's Toonie Martini.
Toonie
From Glasgow.
I can't wait for it.
It's going to be great.
So
So
excited.
don't forget to subscribe to that too. Because yeah, that's all coming. And if you miss it on the Instagram Live, that's fine.
That's
Because
fine.
we're going to be putting it right here on the YouTube channel. So don't forget to
Yes.
like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
bell.
And if you've already done those things, then do me one more.
What's
share
that?
it with a friend. Just share our channel with a friend.
They don't even have to share it to a friend.
No,
if they just
share
share
it
it
to
to
a
their
friend.
feed. No, if at a minimum, just share to your
Share it
feed.
to somebody you know is going to love it. And
That's
and
the
ask them to
spiel.
share it. That's all. Listen, for the Barrel Buddies,
For the Barrel Buddies, I'm Jimmy.
and I'm BJ. We'll see you next week.
See you next week, friends. Adios.
Bye-bye.
Great show.